Hi, it's Anthony from CarPlayLife.com, and in this video I'll be looking at the new U2-X Pro CarPlay adapter from Ottocast. This Pro update to the U2-X features a physical button on the casing to disconnect from a connected device, update and reset the dongle. Android Auto UI has also been improved, and there is a revised settings menu which now offers switching devices from the start menu and some configuration and compatibility options. In the box you get a paper instruction manual, there is the U2-X Pro adapter itself, and there are two USB power cables, one USB A to C and one USB C to C for more modern CarPlay vehicles. Looking over the dongle then, you can see it is sized roughly the same as the original in both length and width as well as thickness. And it features the same cutout grills on each side, and there is a new sort of chrome flat top lid to the casing with a chrome Ottocast logo branded in the middle. On one end of the dongle there is the USB-C port to power it, and over on the other side there is an LED status light, a USB-A pass-through port that's used for updating the dongle using a USB-A drive, and for wired Android Auto. But personally I couldn't get this latter feature to work. And to the right is a brand new smart function button. Holding this button down for 2 seconds will disconnect the device from the adapter and return you to the boot menu. The manual says to just press this button once for this functionality, but that didn't work for me. Furthermore, holding the button down for 5 seconds will switch to an update mode specifically for Android devices, and holding the button down for 10 seconds will erase all data and settings on the adapter and factory reset it to the same firmware that's currently installed onto it, but it will not roll back to a factory stable firmware. Firing up the dongle for the first time gets you into its boot menu within 17 seconds. On this boot screen you are shown the adapter's Bluetooth profile ID to connect your iPhone or Android to it, and on the bottom left is a settings menu button. Entering the first settings menu page, you can set the system language, toggle Android Auto to display in full screen or split screen modes, set if you want to auto connect to a previously paired device, clear all the connection history, and check the software version number. On the next settings page, you can dive into some more lightweight compatibility settings that are usually reserved for the IP config menu. You can toggle video and audio modes to help with any wireless video or audio streaming issues. Both options are currently set to default for maximum compatibility, but if you can't hear audio or you have a black screen once connected, this is a good place to try and fix that. Pairing my iPhone 13 Pro to the adapter's Bluetooth profile took a few attempts for it to recognize it. Connecting to its Bluetooth profile ID was not an issue, but it seemed to stumble on firing up wireless CarPlay over Wi-Fi, and it took a complete restart of the device before it would display wireless CarPlay. But beyond this point, wireless CarPlay worked just fine. Connection from Bluetooth pairing took 13 seconds, and the touch input and feedback was responsive. The common 1 to 2 second audio lag over Wi-Fi is still present here, and this is unavoidable on majority of these adapters. But overall, everything behaved as intended, and other than the shaky first start, wireless CarPlay behaved just fine on my Pioneer 93 DAB system. Audio quality from the Pioneer microphone via the U2-X Pro adapter sounded just fine too. Hi, this is Anthony from CarPlayLife.com, and this is an audio test using the Ottocast U2-X Pro on the Pioneer 93 DAB, and this is an audio test. Connecting to wireless Android Auto on this adapter took 16 seconds. Like CarPlay, everything ran as expected with slightly less audio and input lag on this platform, which is quite common on most adapters just like this one. Android Auto was responsive, and switching between full screen and split screen modes did work as intended. However, I found that the split screen mode on the Pioneer 93 DAB system seemed to be a little bit stretched out, with rounded icons appearing a little bit more elliptical. This feature is currently in beta though, so hopefully this issue can be fixed in future updates. Switching back to the boot menu using the new smart button on the adapter was a little bit hit and miss. When I was connected to Android Auto, pressing this button would only give me less than a few seconds before my Pixel 5 would immediately reconnect to the adapter and not give me any time to do anything in the boot menu. And this is with Auto Connect setting disabled. Returning back to the same platform after pressing this button wasn't as seamless as I hoped either. I had to disable and reconnect to the Bluetooth or Wi-Fi profile before this adapter would eventually connect to it. Swapping between iPhone and Android devices still requires you to turn off Bluetooth on a disconnected device to free up the adapter's Bluetooth connection and allow you to connect to the new or second device. I feel this feature would have been better if the adapter had dual Bluetooth to allow two devices to be connected to it. Right now though, this button's use is just a nicer way to do a factory reset of the adapter and allow you to easily return to the boot menu without disconnecting the dongle. Still, because this button is so small, it isn't something you really want to be fumbling around with in the car interior whilst you're driving. The U2-X Pro retails for $149.99 or £135.22 from Ottocast store directly, and you can get a further 15% using the coupon code SPECIAL15. And I'll leave direct links to the U2-X Pro down below so you can learn more about it and buy one. Is the U2-X Pro an improvement over the older U2-X 2-in-1 adapter? In some areas, I think it is. It has the same Wi-Fi specs as the original U2-X adapter that currently retails on sale for around $20 less than this U2-X Pro. But this small additional cost of the Pro model will give you the ability to more easily switch between devices if you share your car with someone else, thanks to its multi-user boot menu. If you're an Android user, you may prefer the split screen mode, so being able to switch to this mode is a nice value added feature, and for some, a better experience on Android Auto. And finally, the little smart button can come in handy if you don't want to completely pull the adapter out of your CarPlay USB port, but its functionality and my overall experience with it wouldn't make me recommend this adapter purely for this feature alone. It doesn't work as well as I had hoped, but it would be the beginning of a new feature on newer 2-in-1 adapters that I hope in time will improve and live up to achieving what it has been actually designed to do. If you'd like to watch another 2-in-1 CarPlay adapter review, you can check out this video here and I'll see you there. Thanks for watching to the end of this video. Let me know if you have by giving us a thumbs up, and get in touch if you have any questions about this U2-X Pro adapter in the comments down below. Take care and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Bye.